So anyway, before we start today, we're going to be focusing on 8th Q, and we're going to be focusing on a couple of techniques as usual on a Tuesday because it's Technical Tuesday, and then we'll be using some of the techniques in fighting, etc. Okay, so hopefully 1:30 in Ohio. Is that in the afternoon? I'm guessing. Yeah, that's what we're going to be working on today. So please try and concentrate on the rubbish we have to say. No, just kidding.
Maybe you guys, maybe you want to talk about the people or the sessions of this week.
Yes. So we have Thursday as normal, and as it stands at the moment, we're not doing Fridays, right, Wes?
Nope.
Because something has come up and means that Conchita can't make the session. So that's a shame, but hopefully it will resume next week. So we've got obviously last night was with Anil Taylor, so hopefully a fair few of you went along to that and enjoyed the session. I couldn't make it because I was having lights installed, as you can probably see now. So we've got today, Technical Tuesdays. Thursdays is on at 6 p.m. UK time and 7 p.m. European time. And Fridays will not be on, so we'll resume the Key-On elements probably the following week, I'd imagine, Wesley?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, so Conchita's got an appointment that she can't get out of, so we double booked her, so sorry about that. And then Saturday, Super Saturday is obviously on with yet another special guest, which we've been talking with quite a lot today.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's been good. They're really excited to come and work with us, and likewise. So please try and be there. Hopefully we've not let you down so far, and we don't plan on in the future. Okay. You got anything else to say to yourself, Wes?
Well, maybe a little clue about the guest we have this Saturday. It's as we've done before. We had the amazing Jeff Warbrow, the wizard, the magician. We had him on the show, and we will have another piece of history within Kyokushin. So that's pretty good. I think it's a pretty good clue.
Yep.
So today is going to be. I'm sorry.
May or may not be present before in some of the lessons, maybe, but
yeah, the person was there before, indeed. So that's very good. And then the last Saturday of May is a very, very, very good guest as well. So you don't want to miss that as well. So, well, you don't want to miss anything, to be fair.
Yeah, to be fair, you don't want to miss anything, but yeah, anything, to be fair. We've got a lot going on, so enjoy. Obviously, it's all there for you guys, and we hope that you learn, progress, and enjoy most of all. Okay, like I said, today we're going to be focused on 8th Q syllabus, so relatively a low grade in terms of belts. But there's a couple of items that me and Wes wanted to focus on today, just to help you out, really, because often a couple of little mistakes happen in them techniques. Okay?
Yes.
So
yes.
Are we ready to start, do you think, Wes? I don't think anyone else is coming in. And
yeah, let's go. Well,
there's that, and someone else comes in. Okay. Cool. Right. Good evening, right? Ush. So we're working on 8th Q syllabus. I'm going to do a little warm up with basics as usual, a couple of techniques only. Then we're going to shoot over to Wesley, who's probably going to warm our legs up a little bit more before we move forward into using some of them in fighting elements. Okay, so hand up, let's rotate. Ich ni san shi go ruk shish hach kyu ju. Ante ich ni san shi go ruk shish hach kyu ju. Thumb to forearm. Ich ni san shi go ruk shish hach kyu ju. And pull back. Ich ni san shi go ruk shish hach kyu ju. Shake loose. tense, and shake loose. Other arm, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ante, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Up to forearm, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And over, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Shake loose, tense, and shake loose. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're just going to loosely rotate here. And we're looking at warming up the sides of the body. Don't worry about too much about form. Let's try and open up these angles in position here. We're warming up the lats muscles, the shoulders, and getting ready for a couple of punches when we do basics, okay? So, ich, ni, san, shi, gu, ruk, shish, ach, ku, ju, ich, ni, san, shi, gu, ruk, shish, ach, ku, ju, ich, ni, san, shi, gu, ruk, shish, ach, ku, ju. 20 more. Ich, ni, san, shi, gu, ruk, shish, ach, ku, ju. Last 10. Ich, ni, san, shi, gu, ruk, shish, ach, ku, ju. Okay, just the elbows quickly. Ich, ni, san, shi, gu, ruk, shish, ach, ku, ju. I'll say ich, ni, san, shi, gu, ruk, shish, ach, ku, ju. Okay, so the first technique we're going to work on is Shita Tsuki. Okay, so with Shita Tsuki, obviously we're looking at hitting lower stomach, so don't come up. I know that when you're fighting, potentially you might be coming up a little bit, but in basics we want nice parallel to the ground and to the lower position of the stomach, not up here on the solar plex. Okay. So, in position, Sanshin Dachi. Yay! Hey! Shita! Okay, right. So, let's put the left arm out. Remember, it needs to come into the center line. Before we commit to the punch, we want to make sure that we twist and then strike through, parallel to the ground. Twist, strike through. As we do the twist, make sure that you're just opening the shoulders a little bit, okay, rather than staying square here and getting no power in the punch. We want to make sure that we open and bring yourself back. Open, bring yourself back. And we're only talking about a slight adjustment here. I don't want you doing this. When you fight, you can do that if you like. But in basics, we have a fairly rigid regime, okay? So let's first of all, just work on the extension here. So we're going to be ich, ni, san, 10 on the left and then 10 on the right. Okay? Make sure it's parallel. Ich, ni, san, shi, gu, ruk, shish, ach, ku, ju. And the other arm. Ich, ni, san, shi, gu, ruk, ish, ach, ku, ju. Other. Remember, with your Shita Tsuki, you're looking for your elbow to be approximately one fist away from the body, so don't keep it in really tight and don't extend it all the way out here. What we want is a right angle on the hand. If we take it from Jun Tsuki, we bring it down parallel to the ground, should be approximately one fist away from your body naturally, and still have the 90-degree bend on your arm. Okay, so from there, let's extend and then bring through. Nice and easy, extend and coming through each time. Okay, let's do 20 slowly. Ich, ni, san, shi, gu, bring yourself back, ruk, ish, ach, ku, ju, ich, ni, san, shi, gu, ruk, ish, ach, ku, ju. Okay, before we go on, remember, this is the start of all of your punches. So, shita-tsuki, tata-tsuki, chudan-tsuki, and that's the routine that every punch should go through. There's a lot of people out there, they do the twist too early, or they flick the elbow out, or they scoop it up. Straight line, shita-tsuki, twist, tata-tsuki, chudan-tsuki towards the end. Okay? Right. Let's do some shita-tsukis, actually properly, making sure that we're driving in them technique, rigid stance, strong stomach, and use them lax muscles to drive in that technique each time. Okay, we've got 30 of them, some push-ups, and then we're going to move on to the next technique. Okay, right, in position, ready, H, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, ish, H, ke, chi, H, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, ish, H, ke, chi, H, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, ish, H, ke, chi. And now, right, and don't forget, with a basic shita-tsuki, the palm pointing up, okay? Right, let's go down, do some push-ups. Just change the angle of that. First of all. Right, we're going to have our position here when we're doing the push-up, exactly like we have the shita-tsuki. Sometimes we've done it with open hands, but today I want a nice closed hand. So we're going to be here and pushing up and down, okay? 20 is what we got to do. Not going to get a full extension, but make sure we're working those triceps and biceps in that lower stomach position, okay? Right, let's go. And down we go. H, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, shish, H, ju, H, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, shish, H, ke, ju, and let me get and shake loose. There we go, adjust the angle. Computer again. Right, so the next technique we're going to work on in terms of punches is Jun Tsuki. And there's loads and loads and loads and loads of errors on this. Everybody, they want to do it, and they almost everybody flicks the punches every time that they do the technique. You need to relate whatever technique we're doing is eventual power in the direction that we're going, okay? And we need to think back on chudan-tsuki. And when we do a chudan-tsuki, it should be like this, okay? The hand is up, approximately in line with the solar plexus. It goes out and rotates towards the target at the end. Jun Tsuki is no different. The only difference is it goes to the side. But you need to make sure that we put our body in a position where this happens still. Not we're here and then we end up doing this, okay? So what we're going to work on is we're going to break it down into two parts, okay? So you can see my legs is the first part. So we're obviously going to be in Kibadachi. What we want to do is making sure that we twist here. This is the first part of the punch, and here is almost, well, it's exactly, should I say, like we were doing chudan-tsuki. So we're going to start off doing our chudan-tsukis like this, and then we're going to introduce the twist towards the end, because what we're ultimately looking for is here, this straight line technique coming out this way. And what people normally do is they step through and then they do this. Okay, and that is no good for generating power, and it's definitely no good for your elbows. Okay, so we're going to be here to start off with in a lunge position just before we take the Kibadachi. So we're in, and we're just going to be doing the chudan-tsukis here before we introduce the twist at the end. Everyone understand? I see some thumbs. It's really, really important we concentrate on this, because like I said, there are so many people that without knowing it are doing it wrong so many times. Okay, so let's concentrate on this and really get some good Jun Tsukis towards the end of the session. Okay, so let's take our straight line, get the bend on that front leg, put the left hand out, so we're going to be punching with the right arm. Not too much power, we're just going for position at the moment. Okay, ready? Just 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, okay, face the other way. I'll face this way on purpose so that you can see that, hopefully at least, that my technique is disappearing behind my body. We don't want to be punching out here. We want to be punching to our center line. Okay, so we're using the left hand this time. The left hand to do the punches. Ball of the foot all the way through the techniques. I'm facing this way on purpose so you can see I'm not cheating. Okay, right arm out. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, straight punches. Go. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 2, 3, 4, go. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and just relax. Ease the legs off. Change the height of the thingy and come back. Okay, so that's the starting process. The starting process of where we do our Jun Tsuki. And the reason I made us do it that way is because what many of us fail to realise is that when we do them turns, this is the position you should be in. And this is the start of that technique. Everybody comes like this, here, and then they want to flick the punch. Make sure we get a full rotation. We saw from my foot, it was all the way up on the ball of the foot. Nice round, or the cover, depending on whether you're turning or we're just doing multiple techniques. Okay, in, and now what we're working on is as we twist out, this comes on a straight line. Okay, so now we're going to work on just that rotation towards the end. Okay?
Darren, let me do this in Dutch, please. Just
yeah,
before.
okay. Yeah. Sorry, I should have.
No, it's okay. I just thought about this. Oké, dus waar we heel erg op moeten letten, en dat is waarom we even echt teruggaan naar de basis. Dus er zijn heel veel mensen die eigenlijk in de 8e Q al best wel veel fouten maken. We maken in de 8e Q al de fout door hun lichaam niet goed in te draaien. En can you show it wrong, please, with the flicking elbow? En daar zie je dus dat mensen niet genoeg indraaien en vanuit die positie hun stoot eigenlijk omhoog scoopen of omhoog brengen. Terwijl dat niet de techniek is die we maken. Een Jun Tsuki is een zijwaartse Tsuki. Dus een goed uitgevoerde directe stoot, maar dan naar de zijkant van jouw eigen lichaam. Dus het is de bedoeling dat je je hele lichaam weet in te draaien om naar de zijkant van het lichaam te komen, om daar dan de juiste techniek te brengen. Dus dit is een hele belangrijke en veelgemaakte fout. Dat is dus ook de reden waarom we er eventjes wat dieper op inzoomen gedurende onze warming. So I just told him. Thank you.
No worries. Let's see if I can get my feet in it as well. Okay.
Yeah.
Remember, when we're doing the turn, it's a full rotation. Here, we want this on a straight line so you can't see the arm. And then as we rotate through, it's coming in. Full rotation around. Okay. We're just going to do the one side. So we're going to do 10 on the one side and then 10 on the other. Be strict with yourself. I mean, you can all probably see yourself in your little screen right now. So if you're pointing directly at it, like me, on a straight line, if you're not coming all the way here, covering your face before you do this technique, and you're here, you're not rotating enough on this back leg. Okay? Please make sure we pivot, straight line, like we were doing here, and then we pivot back in position. Okay? Just 10. Nice and easy, nice and slow to start off with. Okay? And it doesn't matter what height the punch is, the cover will always be Chudan, height of the shoulder. Okay? Right, let's go. So left hand out, and we're going to be punching with the right to the front. Ready, ich, rotate, through. Knee, rotate, through. Sun, rotate, through. Shi, go, rook, ish, ach, here, Ju.
Here.
Okay, now the left arm. I'll purposely do it in the opposite direction, so hopefully you can see this each time rather than here. This is not good enough. You won't get the rotation on this arm. Rotate round, needs to disappear behind me. Then rotate for the punch, okay? Right, 10 more, and then we can move on to actually doing some proper ones after the technical work, okay? So, right, I'm out. Itch. Knee. Sun. Shi. Go. Rook. Ish. Ach. Here. Chew. And now ready, up you come. Just shake the legs loose. Get some life back in them after sitting in kibudachis all the time. Right, so now I'm going to be in a flat plane, so you can see me from the front. So now that we've concentrated on this bit here, which hopefully we're all going to get correct now, what you need to concentrate now on, the final piece of this puzzle, is this back elbow. It doesn't belong out here. Yeah, when we're in the front in Sanshindachi, this elbow has disappeared behind here. All of a sudden, because we think about doing this, we end up doing this, which means your shoulders are slightly hunched and we're not activating here. Pinch this elbow back, so we want it nice and back, hiding like we do with every other straight punch. There's no different there, okay? And we're trying to force this elbow back to the hand in position, so we have a beautiful straight line going across our chest, across the top of the shoulders, through to the other shoulder, okay? Right, good? So, yeah, sorry, go.
Dus het volgende wat we gaan doen is, we gaan nog heel eventjes het laatste stukje focussen. En dan gaan we focussen op het terugtrekken van de elleboog van de reactiehand. Wederom, op het moment dat we aan de zijkant onze techniek maken, betekent het niet dat we onze elleboog naar de andere zijkant toe moeten brengen. Die is nog steeds naar achter, om zowel je borstspieren als rugspieren op de juiste manier aangespannen te hebben. Dat is in één lijn en jouw achterste, je reactiehand, so your reaction hand, will, can you show your reaction hand? The one not punching. Yes, and then, ja, dankjewel. Dus vanuit die positie is het de bedoeling dat je helemaal die elleboog naar achter toe trekt, zodat je borst goed naar voren doet. Push.
Okay, good. So let's do alternate now. So we have a full rotation, twist through, and pinch this elbow back. Full rotation, pinch through. Let's do 10 of these, nice and steady for starting off on. And then we've got 20 really good ones to finish off with, and then we should be reasonably warm because it's absolutely baking here. I don't know about there, especially with these lights on me nowadays. It's probably a bad idea. And then we're going to move over to Wesley after a couple of push-ups afterwards, okay? Right, let's go. Left hand out, nice and easy to start off with. Ich, knee, sun, Shi, go, rook, ish, ach, hit, chew.
Yeah.
Okay, and there's our 10, nice and easy. Now let's try and really think about breaking that board. The only way that's going to happen is if we fully rotate and we get that straight line technique going into the target or the board. Okay, last 20, then an exercise, and then we're moving over to good old Wesley. Okay, left arm out, 20 good ones. Ready? H, ni, san, shi, go, look down the arm, ruk, ish, ke, chi, H, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, ish, ke, chi.
Yeah.
And now ready. Up you come. Assuming Tony stands up. Just gonna go and hold a side plank with a straight arm. And we're looking for that exact finish on the Jun Tsuki. So we can feel where we're strong and where we're not. If you end up holding like this, you're not really in a Jun Tsuki. We want to be here. Straight line through. Okay? So what we're going to do is going to have to be a rough stringer count, I'm afraid. Going to hold for 30 seconds on the right, change over, 30 seconds on the left. Try and keep that straight line. Keep the lax muscles, the obliques engaged. Obviously through there, nice straight line, pinching through. Okay? Ready? I'll try and keep count, I really will. Okay, ready? And up, itch.
Keep it going, people. Come on.
And more. And change arms. I'll do it from the front this time. Ready? So up. Straight line across this chest. This is the position we would like to feel when we impact on that punch. Okay, you don't have to hold there. You can be here in a teapot pose if you like, or you can be strict about it and hold here. Come on, keep going, guys. Well done. Remember this hip up, not down here. Keep up, just like the form that you're going to be in Kibadachi. 5 more seconds. And now ready. Okay, get yourself a really quick drink. Going to change over to Wesley, who's going to continue on. Well done, guys, and really focus on all of them elements. Oz. Everyone okay? It's not too hard, so it's probably a little warm.
Yes. All right, then, guys. So next thing we're going to work on. We still kind of have to loosen up the legs a little bit, but that will come as we work. So we just did some techniques out of the 8th Q syllabus, and now we'll do some techniques out of the 8th Q renraku. The renraku has two versions. So the first one will be Margiri Chuda and a very long Kyokushin. The second one is going to be a block, soto uke, Gedanbrai, and again a very long Kyokushin. So a lot of combinations will have a few blocks, a Kyokushin, and a Margiri to work off from. But a lot of people don't know how to use it properly within a fight, or within a spar session. A lot of people are scared to use the Margiri because people will use their elbows while blocking. But that will only happen if you don't set it up in the right way. If you set up your opponent in the right way, you will have all the freedom to give a nice, proper Maigiri. Right. As what we will do right now, we'll just warm up the legs a little bit. So don't really care about where the hands are. What we're gonna do is every time I count, you're gonna switch to your other leg and use the back leg as a Maigiri, and then you will go back. And then again, switch to the other leg and make a long Maigiri. So all the way through. Just as a warm up, and then we will start off doing the first combination out of the renraku. Right, come on, take. And ish. Knee. Sun. She. Go. Rub. Fish. Ash. Go. Sure. We will change it right now, so you will make switch, switch, and use your back leg. Switch, switch, use your back leg. 5 times with the right, 5 times with the left. And there we go. Ish, switch, switch. Knee, switch, switch. Maigiri. Sun, switch, switch. She. Go. All right. Right leg in front. There we go. Edge. Knee. Sun. She. Go. Last exercise. 3 times you will switch. 1, 2, 3. Back leg. 1, 2, 3. Back leg. Every time you use a back leg Maigiri. 10 times. Knee. Sun. She. Go. Look. Fish. Ash. Go. Last one. Sure. All right. Shake loose a little bit. Okay. So, as I said, 2 types of renrakus, and we will just form them into some good fighting combinations. 10 on the left, 10 on the right, exercise, and back to super stringer. Right then, so what we're going to do is we're going to step back, use the sotoka. From there, I'm going to use my back leg Maigiri. I blocked either a punch or a kick. What I'm going to do from over here, I'm going to really flick in the Maigiri. It's not a normal Maigiri where you first bring up your knee, 1, 2, and back. But you will stand over here. 1, the weight is a little bit different. 1, I block, boom, and there I go. Switch off. And then back to the left leg again. Do I need to do this in Dutch? Let's just do it, just to be sure. Volgende wat we gaan doen, we gaan ervoor zorgen dat we naar achter stappen. Met de sotohoeken, we verkleinen onze een beetje. En vanaf de achterste been, boom, maken we die Maigiri om de counter gelijk te maken. Dus niet een Maigiri die normaal gesproken gelijk Maigiri omhoog, helemaal netjes uit het boekje. Maar hier 1, 2, lekker van onderdoor, een beetje vervelend zijn. Right. And ish. Knee. Sun. She. Go. Rook. Shish. Ash. Two. All right, right leg in front. Us. Same thing. Block and Marjorie out of the back leg. Us. There we go. And ish. Knee. Sun. She. Go. Block. Shish. Ash. Q. Alrighty then. What we're going to do, we will be doing an exercise on the stomach. But we also really want to push out the Maigiri. Also, what we're going to do, we're going to be over here, feet are off the floor. I'm going to do Maigiri with the right, Maigiri with the left, Maigiri with the right, Maigiri with the left. Us. Each Maigiri is one count and we will do 20 of these. Us. Us. 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. Yeah? There we go. Okay. And ish. Knee. Sun. She. Go. Rook. Shish. Ash. Two. Shash. Knee. Sun. She. Go. Rook. Shish. Ash. Two. And stand up without using your hands. Get yourself a quick drink of Super Stringer. Us. Wonder Wes and Super Stringer.
Yeah. With no superpowers. Okay, so as Wesley said, there's two combinations, 1, 2, 3, and Maigiri and the Gyaku. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to use the first one, the Gyaku Ski Chudan and Maigiri. But what we're going to do is we're just going to adapt the Gyaku Ski to be a Jun Tsuki. Okay, so at the beginning, Wesley was switching here. So now as we do, we're going to step through and we're going to give ourselves a little bit more angle than maybe what we normally would do with an Oitsuki. Normal Oitsuki may be here, but we're going to give a little bit more so it has the element of a Jun Tsuki coming in. Okay, make sure that we're not turning the knee this way like we talked about last week. Okay, we still want the body going this way and we're just going to rotate a little bit more. Okay, so as we come through, we come in here, 1, and then we're going to use Wes's kick that he's already done. 1, 2. So we open the angle, much like you do when you take the block. We angle, keep this nice and low, punch it through. Okay, and that's going to be the combination. Wes, do you need to explain that?
Yes, please. Okay. Cool. Dus het volgende wat we gaan doen, is we gaan een Oitsuki maken, maar we draaien hem iets verder in, waardoor het een Jun Tsuki wordt. Dus een Oitsuki zou normaal gesproken schouders recht zijn. En zoals je ziet dat Darren hier bezig is, dit is de schouders recht. En dit is de Jun Tsuki, waar je je schouders wat meer indraait. Zodat je ook daar je heupen gelijk weer klaarzet, om die Maigiri vanaf je achterste been te kunnen maken. Wat heel belangrijk is dat we niet te ver doordraaien. Can you show the twisting too much, what we don't want to see? Dus juist, op het moment dat je dit gaat doen, your legs, je benen, die zullen dan op dat moment veel te veel ingedraaid zijn. Dan ben je heel vatbaar voor een low kick en de kracht gaat uit je techniek. Dus zorg ervoor dat je hem indraait, wel Jun maakt, dus wel zijwaarts maakt, maar met je knie naar voren in plaats van met je knie naar de zijkant. Osh. Good, thank you.
Okay, 10 on the right, 10 on the left. Make sure that each time we're going to be coming back into our fighting position. Okay, back where we started, with the left leg in front. Okay, ready? Let's go. H. And back. Knee. Remember, open them angles a little bit. Sun. She. Go. Ref. Ish. And with the other leg forward. Don't forget, step, open that angle a little bit more, in, punch that through, nice and low, just above the belt. Okay, let's go. Ready? H. Knee. Sun. She. Go. Hack. Ish. Ish. Hey. Hurry. Okay. On we go. So, we're going to be in the side plank position again, but with a bit of a flatter hand this time. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're looking at making sure that we rotate and then back, rotate, back, rotate, back. Yeah, give your feet a nice foundation to make sure that you twist through on. What we're ideally looking to do is come square and then back to flat. Okay, so we go through the movements of the Jun Tsuki. We cover, we punch. We cover, we punch. Okay, let's just do 5 on one side, 5 on the other side in the interest of time, but you can do however many you want when you're at home, alone, training. Okay, right, let's go. Up, itch, twist, back. Knee, twist, back. Sun, she, go. Remember, we're not looking at seeing this or this. We just want to pivot each time onto the left. Okay, ready?
Os.
H. Knee. Sun, use the core. She. Go. And get quick drink, back to Wonder Boy. Okay. Or Wonder Man.
Make it even sound worse.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Wait for your superpowers to kick in.
Wonder Boy. Nice. Right then, get yourself a quick drink, yeah?
Boys.
Time is running by pretty quickly again. Pretty good. It seems we're having fun again.
Crazy, isn't it?
I have.
Hopefully all you guys are picking some bits up, hopefully.
That should be the case.
Yeah.
All right. So we're just gonna really think a little bit more in this next combination. We're gonna use the same punch, but we have to imagine that our opponent will run into us. So when at the start of the fight you've got Shomini, Sushini, Otagani, Rei, it's Kamaite, and then there is a distance in between, maybe 2 or 3 meters. And your opponent wants to really cover that distance to come in. And they normally do that in a straight line over to you. So what we're going to do is we're just gonna stand over here. I'm just gonna wait. Also, I'm gonna stand over here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pivot my body, but don't bring in the knee, but still stay there. So I'm gonna do a long Jun Tsuki. So when my opponent comes, he or she will be shocked. Either has to block or get punched on the body. It's a long one. I'm gonna step across in a diagonal. So I'm gonna step to the side and I'm gonna bring my weight back to my back leg and kick a really sharp Jordan Margiri to the face. Also, I'm going to use my left arm and I'm going to use my left leg. Also, I'm going to do 1, 2. Also, at this time, my opponent will rush into me, will get punched, makes it a little bit shocked, or needs to use one of the hands to block. And at that time, stepping across means he or she will follow me, and this will open up. And then you will hit straight away with a Margiri where they don't see it coming, because after this, they normally will think you will come over with the right leg. So I'm going to do 1 step and Margiri to the face. I don't want you to do this too quickly. I want you to do it properly and think about, all right, opponent's coming. 1, 2, and back again. 1, 2, and back again. 10 times on the left, 10 times on the right, and then an exercise. And I will do this one more time in Dutch. Dus, het volgende wat belangrijk is, wat we gaan doen, we wachten op onze tegenstander die naar ons toe komt rennen. Dat gebeurt zeker bij de jeugd heel vaak. En dan gaan we er gelijk eventjes mee aan de gang. Het volgende wat ik doe, is ik maak een lange techniek, knie naar voren, een lange Jun Tsuki. Vanuit deze positie gebruik ik mijn rechterbeen om even naar de zijkant van mijn tegenstander te stappen. En daar een Margiri Johan, het voorste been te gaan maken richting het gezicht. Push. Good to go. Okay. Show me some thumbs then. Show me some thumbs. That's it. Good. Alrighty then. Come on, take. And push. Done. Chi. Go. Rub. Fish. Ash. Cool. Shit. All right, stand there, other leg. This will work very good in a situation where you have a fighter who really wants to have the close distance. So when you love to kick and your opponent knows you love to kick, they will rush into you. This is the moment you straightly want to get in there. This also is very effective in novice fights, because a lot of the novice fighters will just come in, whack, work around their powers and not using their body and using the angles in the right way. 10 times. There you go. Come on, check. Sun. Sheesh. Go. Look. Shish. Ash. Q. Last one. Alrighty then. So, next exercise is going to be a leg exercise. So, what we're going to do, we're going to be standing over there on one leg. I'm going to be jumping to the other leg and twist on the same leg. Jumping to the other leg, twist. What I'm working on is really the last bit of the Margiri. So I'm jumping from the ball of my foot to the other ball of my foot, and then twist to stay and stand in the right position. Only 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10. There we go. Come on, take. And ish. Knee. San. Shi. Go. Ruk. Tish. Ash. Go. Shash. And quick drink over the super stringer. Us.
Push. Good stuff, guys.
Good work, guys. Well done. Keep it up.
Much so. So, we've worked on the Jun Tsuki, we've worked on the Soto, we've worked on the Maigiri, both Chudans and Jordans. Chudans for the renraku itself, and the Maigiri Jordan for the actual syllabus. Okay, now we're going to bring in the Shita Tsuki, which we've worked on in our basic version. Now don't forget, there's a basic version of this technique which goes here. You don't want to hit someone like here because you lose all the power lines of your body. You want to think like it's like a saw when you're cutting the wood. Okay, in here. So we got the muscle structure going, elbow behind the wrist, driving through, and it's more of a tate ski position than a basic Shita Tsuki. Okay, you can do this, of course you can, but you run the risk of hitting your thumbs, etc., and everything else. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to hit a Shita Tsuki with the Gyaku arm. From there, we're going to use a Mawashi Gedan Barai, which is very similar to this position here. Okay, so we're going to go Shita Tsuki, the same arm, Mawashi Gedan Barai. I'm not bothered whether you're closed hand or open hand. And from there, what we're going to do is we're going to use all of that tension we've got in our stomach to rotate round into a similar Jun Tsuki to what we've already done. Okay, everyone okay with that? Let's see some thumbs first. Yeah, good stuff. So we're going to be there. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Remember, don't go doing this as we've already mentioned. 1, 2. Push forward. Okay. Wes, do you need to explain that?
Yes, please, just in case.
Yeah,
Oké, dus het volgende wat we gaan doen, is we gaan de opstoot, dus de Shita-Tsuki, gaan we terugbrengen waar we al onze warming-up mee gedaan hebben. Vanuit die positie maken we, net als in de tweede renraku, de Soto Uke Gedan Barai, maken we een Mawashi Gedan Barai, om vanuit daar je hele lichaam te gebruiken om die Jun Tsuki te gaan maken. Os? Right.
Okay. Same thing applies, 10-10 exercise, and then we're off back over the pond. Okay? Ready? Let's go. And change your legs. Don't forget, on that last one, do try to push your weight forward a little bit, okay? Just to drive them back. Okay, same thing on the other side. Ready? And now ready. Okay. We've done this before, and much like Wesley's little combination there, we're concentrating on the end bit of the maigiri. So, balls of the feet in. This time what we're going to do is we're going to put a bit of a jump in at the end, okay? I'm sit my feet now so we know what we're doing. We've only got 10. We're going to be down, keep the legs, the knees quite narrow in so they mimic the maigiri position, not out like this. In, up, down, okay? Just 10. Balls of the feet and drive up. Use that end of the maigiri. Ready? H! Ni! San! Shi! Balls of the feet, don't forget. Go! Back! Ish! Drive up. Ish! Go! Last one. Chew! Get a drink. Over to Wonder Wes. Ush.
What? Everybody good again? Still okay? Good. See a lot of thumbs. No questions. Everybody enjoying what we're doing? Very good. Very good, babies. Very good. All right then. So, what we're going to do right now is going to make a combination, again, of the two renrakus. In the second renraku, you will be going backwards with a soto, uke, and a gedan bra. We're going to do this, but now with alternate arms. Also, somebody will be attacking with a punch, and I will be blocking and use the other arm to go out of the way. And while I go out of the way, I step across. So I'm going to be standing over here, block, step across. I'm going to be bringing up my knee like I do in the maigiri, and I'm going to use the Kyokushin to the side of the body. So the opponent will come in with a wide punch. It will be a soto uke, gedan bra. This side will be open to do one and use the Kyokushin. So one going to be block, block, backhand, and the left arm. So the right leg you will bring up like you do mawashi or maigiri. Bring it up, make them believe, and really hit the sides of the ribs. Dus, volgende wat we gaan doen, een combinatie tussen de eerste en de tweede renraku. We blokken, zo doeken, met je voorste arm. Gedan bra met je achterste arm. Terwijl ik die gedan bra maak, stap ik diagonaal naar buiten. Mijn tegenstander die staat hier, ik laat hem schrikken, alsof ik een maai van mijn washikiri ga maken. En ik raak die Kyokushin vol op de ribben. Right, 10 on the left, 10 on the right, guys. And then we do an exercise. Come on, hit. And knee. She. Go. Rook. Ash. Cool. Last one. All right. Other leg. And you need to think that you step across to your opponent. Your opponent will be now on this side. Will be now on this side. So when I go up, I go up, bam, straight away into the ribs. Now the other side. There we go. Go. Look. Fish. Ash. Cool. Last one, people. Yes. Aisha. Alrighty then. On the backs again. On the backs again. Alright then, guys, what we will do, a chinny, because we will really use the sides of the abdomen and our abdomens when we do a proper maigiri. We will really drive in the Kyokushin. I want you to use your stomach with that. Don't use your arm power. Use the full rotation of your body when we're doing that. So it's going to be right knee, left knee, Russian twist to the side. That's one. So it's going to be one more time. Knee, knee, twist, twist. Knee, knee, twist, twist. Knee, twist, twist is one. We will do 6 of these. Thinking of a number. There we go. Kamate. And ish. And then knee. Sun. She. Go. Last one, people. Rook. And stand up over to super stringer across the pond.
Drink, of course.
I think one more combination by you, one more by me, and then a stretch, right?
Looks that way. Time flying by again. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a little bit of a longer combination this time, but it won't be as quick a pace. Okay. So we're going to be there. We're going to keep the Jun Tsuki element. 1, 2, 1, 2, Shita Tsuki. Okay. So Jun Tsuki, maigiri. 1, 2, 3. So that's very similar to Wesley's that we've just done. Okay, he had 1, 2, 3, 4. The only difference is we're not doing the knee. 1, 2. We're just angling out and using the Shita Tsuki rather than a straight punch or the knee as well. Okay, Wes, you need to translate.
Yeah. Just to be sure. Dus het volgende wat we gaan doen, we maken de Jun Tsuki met je voorste arm, achterste been, maigiri, die laat je vallen. Dan is het een blok zo te hoeken met je rechterarm, mai kedambarai met je linkerarm, en om helemaal naar buiten toe te stappen en in te draaien voor de goede hoek. Richting de ridder.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Okay. 10 on the right, 10 on the left, little exercise, and then obviously back to Wes. Okay. Let's go. Ready? Nice and light. H. Knee. Turn. Use that rotation that Wes used on the bow. She. Oh. Last one. See ya. Okay. On to the other side. Now really use that rotation and the Russian twists. Open, close. 1, rotate, in. Okay? Each time.
Awesome.
Really try and drop them with that shitasuki at the end. Ready? Last one. And narrowing. Okay. Right. Last exercise for me. We've done these before. We're sticking on rotation. It's really important that we get used to keeping tight here, being able to punch. Artur said it at the weekend, when you're doing spinning kicks, the stomach gets a little bit weak. We want to make sure it's strong all the time. So we're going to be here, arm up, we're coming down, rotate each time, okay?
Awesome.
We'll just do 5 on each side because we're running out of time.
Again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the other arm, okay? It gives Wes a bit of time to do a combination. Okay, arm off, ready, itch, knee, sun, she, go, and play, itch, knee, sun, she, go. Good work. Drink. Over to Wesley for what looks to be the last combination because we just don't have time for any more.
Very, very true. It looks that a lot of people have a bad reception, a bad internet reception today. So we have to look into this, I think. I've seen a few people being the same people getting in and out every time. Who normally don't do that. So maybe it's something with Zoom today, but we'll find out. Right then, last combination is a combination where we're trying to trick our opponent. I love to trick my opponents because most of the time, a fair few times, I had stronger opponents and still knocked them down because I tricked them. What we're gonna work on, he or she will be using the front arm, and when he or she will use the front arm, I'm just gonna do a quick little block, and while I block, I'm gonna do a magiri to the front leg because they will come in. The weight will be on the front leg. You just block the arm, getting it down a little bit more. 1, 2, a magiri to the top of the leg. Also, it's kind of like you can do kakato as well, but now today we will focus on magiri. Stand over here. We're in a fairly short distance fighting. Sorry, I'll be right back. Yeah, you can leave. Couldn't work. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to block magiri, and then I'm going to use the same technique as he or she used, and then from there all the way through a magiri straight to the face. So it's going to be block magiri to the leg, bring the weight down a little bit, and really jump in the right magiri, the back leg magiri. Ready? Are you serious? Oh my god.
I'll get the staff.
Come on, Jay. Come on, Jay. There we go. and knee, block, margin, front, go in, yes. Sun, block, margin, go forward, and really get in, that's it.
Os.
Chi, block, margin, go forward, that's it. Go, block, margin, and go, that's it. And rook, 1, 2, 3, Stage, 1, 2. Ash, block, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Last one, last one. Shia, 1, 2, 3. Alrighty then. Other leg. Us. One more time slowly. We'll block with my back arm. Margiri to the front leg. Long jab, Jun Tsuki. From there, really twist it in the Margiri. Us, and you can just drop the leg. Us, just drop the leg. It's okay for today. Come my tip.
Us.
And ish. Knee. Sun. Chi. Go. Rook. Dish. Ash. Go. Last one, guys. Yeah. Alrighty then. So, one last exercise.
Push.
It's gonna be a push-up, and when we go up, you will twist your body to make a margiri to the side. If we twist to the right, we will use the right leg. If we twist to the left, we will use our left leg. Us, only use us. Push up, go up, twist, and make a margiri from the inside out. Us.
Us.
There we go. Come on, tip.
Us.
And ish. Knee. Sun. She. Go. Rook. Sish. Ash. Cool. Last one. All right. Quick little drink. And then the last 10 minutes, 15 minutes, we'll be stretching by super stringer. Us.
We all okay? Everybody good? Excellent.
Correct.
A latecomer or a re-entry.
She's going in and out, so I think her connection is not good today.
What can you do, eh? Okay, so we've used quite a lot of the hamstring and behind the leg today. Obviously, with the Maigiris, retracting, forcing it out. So we're going to work on this area to start off with, and then we're going to finish off on the hips. I just need you to get a surface, you know, back of a chair, table, whatever. This is probably a bit high for most people, but it's all I have right here. So what we're going to do is we're going to be using this position here, and we're going to be pushing down as we do this, okay? So we've got 3 different levels. We've got one, just a gentle push, and we're more pulling backwards here. The next one, we got mid-range, so it'll be kind of the middle of the leg. And then the third one, we're going to be looking at pushing forward. So the first one, we're thinking about the pull back. The second one, we're thinking about the mid-range. And then the third one, we're thinking about maybe the end of the axe kick when you're going to push it down forwards. Okay, so we should be feeling this on different areas of the leg a little bit more. Okay, so first one, just pull it back. Itch. Position. Try not to lean all the way down at the moment. Try and stay relatively straight. Just pull this way. So we're feeling it through the length of the hamstring. And relax. Okay. This time, try and keep your balance rather in the middle. So we're trying to push down through the center of the knee without it bending backwards. Okay, ready? Itch. And relax. And then the third one, we're trying to feel our weight as if it's going to go forward a little bit. And we're trying to push that forward as well. Okay, ready? Last one. Itch. And relax. Down. Shake it off. Position. Okay. Next leg up. Remember, the first one is going to be back. Second one, middle. Third one, forward. Okay. Back first. Ready? Itch.
What's that squeaking sound? Is that from you?
Me? Don't think so.
Okay.
No one coming in either. Relax. Okay. Now the mid-range. Itch. And relax. And the last one, pushing that forward. Ready? Itch. And relax. Off. Okay. Left leg back up. This time, I'm going to start off with just over the toes. Bend the leg to start off with because we're looking at straightening this and pulling the toes back towards us. And then as we get more and more, hopefully we can get the hand further over and then straighten the leg. And what we're looking to do is stretch these tendons behind the knee. I'm generally quite stiff here, maybe not on one leg, but definitely on two legs. I feel it more if I'm on a double stretch forward. So if you go on a single leg, really try to straighten these and pull these toes back, stretch behind the knee. Okay? Right, let's keep bend on the leg. Just grab the tops of the toes first. And this should be fairly easy for a lot of you. Itch. Straighten. And don't forget to pull this back. So we're really pulling straight on the back of the leg. If you find it easy, you can always rotate in, of course, and then that'll increase the stretch by bringing your hips a bit squarer. The likes of Janine, pretty good on this one. Generally. And relax. Again, try to take the hand a little bit further over or maybe round if you're struggling, but over will be better as it will pull this straight. Okay, ready, itch, pull it straight. If you're finding it easy, just rotate through, and then you'll feel it a bit more.
It's birds I'm hearing. Hearing birds.
Yeah, I feel it quite a lot, this one.
Yeah.
Behind my knees. And relax. And the last one, really try and get this forward as much as you can. Keep the bend on the leg to start off with, and then really try to pull it straight. Okay, be careful. Everyone's got their limits, of course, and mine are probably a little bit further on than most, but it's about your limits. You know where you're going to feel it and where you're not. Okay, through, and let's go. Itch, pull it straight. Take through if you find it easy. Not that I find it easy, I just like suffering. This is a really important muscle to concentrate on pulling the kicks back. You know, that's why people have weak hamstrings, because they don't concentrate on pulling the leg back a lot. And that's often why people pull their hamstrings as well, because they don't develop that pullback. They want to stretch it up all the way, and then it's really hard work on the hams. And relax, hang on down, shake loose, and then the same on the other leg. Okay, up, position. So start off with just over the toes, a little bit of a bend, and then straighten up and really pull that hip back. Come this way a little bit so it's not ripping on my Achilles. Don't forget, you can rotate through with that back arm if you're finding it easy. But the important thing is to get that leg straight, even if you're just touching the toes here. That's the important bit. If it's not straight, it's not right. Relax, bend the leg a little bit. Okay, let's reach over a little bit more. Get that over, and let's pull it straight. Again, rotate that back arm through if we need the extra stretch. Straight leg, pull the toes towards your body. And relax. And the last one, get that arm over as much as you can and really try to pull this forward and stretch behind the leg. Okay? Up, over, and ready. Straighten up, itch. And relax, down, shake it off, just two more, and we're going to work on the sides a little bit more now, rather than the hams. We've done all the hams and the back of the knees, now we're going to try and open that hip up, okay? So, let's get the leg up into a yoko position. Now, what most of the people's tendency is going to be, is you're going to scoot round like this, to allow the hip shape. Remember, I don't need you to have the leg up this high. it's only up this high because I don't have any other choice. You can see I can have it all the way down here, but it's really not going to do anything for me down there. Okay, now what we're going to try to do is keep the legs straight, and we're going to try to rotate back to the center line. Okay, so we're working on a pure yoko, okay, in this position. And try to get your body as upright as possible. If you need to use support, okay, so be it. If not, here, but try to avoid doing this right now, okay? And even if your leg's down here, that's fine, okay? Right, ready? In we go. Itch. So we're looking for a straight line where that yoko would finish off, ideally. Okay. And we're trying to bring ourselves as upright as possible. And relax, just bring it round so we ease off the hip. Got another one, and then we'll change legs. Okay? Another one of these, and then we can change legs. Ready? Bring it back to the yoko, bring it straight, and in. You probably feel a lot of your back muscles working and your side muscles working here, trying to really force your body upright. And rotate round and bring it down. Just relax that off a little bit, and we've got the last leg, 2 stretches on this side, and then we're finished. Okay? They're late. I think that's the girl from Mauritius.
Yeah, I'm thinking that as well.
Okay, so let's start with the legs straight. Remember, we're going to be here, and we want this straight line here, not kinking in. Okay, upright, support yourself if needed. Itch. Take yourself out a little bit, this leg's a bit better. Really force that angle. No matter what height your leg is at, it needs to be in the right position. If we're really being strict, big toe up, little toes down, of course. Most of you are probably concentrating too much on the stretch. I'll give you a little squeeze there. Okay, you can. Okay, rotate round. Okay, and the last one exactly the same. Okay, itch through in. Try to stay upright. Rotate. Come down. Relax. Shake off them hips a little bit. Rotate. Itch. Knee. Sun. Shi. Go. Rotate. Itch. Knee. Sun. Shi. Go. Okay, so again, most weeks I really try to give you a different stretch for different ideas and different parts, majority around the legs, of course. But when you think about that last one, a lot of you are probably thinking about, God, this hip is really hurting me. That stretch has twofold. Yes, it's working your hip, but if you were trying to bring yourself upright into a straighter position, what that's concentrating on is the flexibility in your lower back as well. Because what a lot of people do is when they kick, they tend to do this kind of stuff. And yeah, I could kick vertical if I was to do that, no problem. But it's going to show the person what I'm doing. Likewise, if you're doing this all the time, every time you're doing the kick, it's not going to hide it very well for you. And some people, that's just the way their body works. But if we try to keep relatively straight, if you watch the way that Wesley kicks, hopefully the way that I kick, there's not too much lean and giving away, okay? And that should stem really from all of your basics. When you're not doing this stuff, we should be really good, straight line, and rotate like a puppet on the string this way. There's no lean on the puppet unless you put his legs on the ground. Yeah. If you hold him upright, he's always going to flow through on a straight line. And I really look like Pinocchio right now, I know.
The funny thing is, this really reminds me of one of my first British summer camps where I did a skit with Leon being used.
Yes! Yeah, I remember that. And it was about me.
I forgot about that. Whilst you're doing this gave me a great reminder. Thank you for that.
Yeah, it was funny. It was funny. Thank you, everyone. Yes, really do try and think. Really do try and think about them things when you're doing all of them techniques today. Don't forget Shita Tsuki, open in, full rotation on the Jun Tsuki. Nice straight line technique and pinch this elbow in. And please don't forget full rotation on the balls of the feet. Wesley covered a lot of areas on the kicks today, and we gave you a lot of diversity in using a lot of those techniques from today's grade as well. Hope you all enjoyed it. Next one's on Thursday. Any more news from you, Wesley?
Yes, I have. Again, brilliant session, as Darren said to all of you. Really enjoyed doing this and really enjoyed going back to the basics. And what a lot of people tend to forget is that what we do in the basic, we will use the most in all of the katas we do, in all of the kihon in later fighting stages and stuff like that. Especially when you think about the twist and the Jun Tsuki. This seems like something only is useful for the 8th kyu because of the 8th kyu syllabus, but you're also using this in Tsukino kata, which is a kata for, I think it's the first kyu kata, maybe it's first, is it the first kyu? I think it's the first kyu, it's been a while. Yeah. So it's important to really understand what you do right there, and that's why we really use Technical Tuesday for getting back to the basics, but also really jumping in and give you some new ideas on basic stuff. Thanks again for being there with us. I would like to give one. We can't be thankful enough to all of you, but I would like to thank one person who has been in nearly every session, and I'm spotlighting him now, and he's not seeing it yet, Jelle.
Hey, there we go.
You gave us a really great compliment for the things we've done. We are really thankful for you and all of the people who give us the compliments and be there with us, because it's a big honor for us to do this with you guys. So thank you for the statement you made. We are really thankful for your words. So a big ooze. Os, thank you, Jelle. Os.
Thank you very much.
Yes. Besides that, next Thursday, going to be a beautiful session again. Fighting session. This time it will be hosted by Darren and Sense, Stefano from Nintai. Unfortunately, I can't be there. And then Saturday, I will be there again, where we have Super Saturday with our special guest, who just went to bed probably and will be up in about an hour or two. So it's going to be a very, very great session again. We can't wait, and we'll be doing, guys. Thanks a lot. Os, shall I bring the unmutement?
Yep.
You guys are muted.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you so much, Sensei.
Again.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, Jan just texted me as well saying that she struggled to join Zoom.
Yeah, probably something with Zoom today. We have had
maybe it wasn't your laptop then. Maybe it was actually Zoom and it was just having a funny 5 minutes on that laptop.
Yeah, it might be.
Well, Sensei, thank you very much. Have a good evening, boys.
Excellent. No problem. Take care, mate. I often wonder if it's my reception because I hotspot my phone down at the end of my garden in the dojo. I'm never quite sure whether it's my reception or because I'm never on a hard-coded Wi-Fi. If you know what I mean?
Well, it's normally not yours. So to be fair. Well done again for today, Carina.
Ja, dat was weer geweldig. Dankjewel hè.
Top hè.
Zondag ben ik er niet bij. We hebben visite geloof ik.
Wanneer doe je niet mee?
Donderdag niet.
Ah, donderdag is goed. Nou, dan zien we je zaterdag weer.
Ja, ik zal kijken. Hey, doei.
Ciao, ciao.